factual and accurate. My name is Mamiekwa Utuakwa Nyame. News must be trustworthy and reliable. My name is Jemima Daladen Doche. We bring you the midweek news on AAU TV every Wednesday at 12 o'clock GMT. Make a date with us for a complete news package for the week.
AAU TV, the voice of higher education in Africa.
Good day, it's 12 o'clock p.m. and thank you for tuning in to the AAU TV Midweek News. My name is Mamiekwa Utuakwa Nyame. In our top stories, Nigeria suspends degree from Kenya and Uganda. And also loss of sleep at age 30 and 40 result in memory loss. In our discovery, Microsoft adds AI button to keyboard. And in our entertainment news, a Tribe Called Judah comes 5 NFL in Nigeria. Please stay with us after this short break. We'll be right back. Nigeria has expanded its suspension of degree accreditation to include countries like Kenya and Uganda. This decision comes on the heels of a recent crackdown on degrees obtained from institutions in Benin and Togo, reflecting the government's determination to tackle the pervasive issues of counterfeit qualifications.
Education Minister Tahir Maman, in an exclusive interview with Channels Television, announced the extension of the accreditation suspension beyond Benin and Togo. He emphasized the need to cast a wider net, including countries like Uganda, Kenya, and even Niger, where institutions with questionable credentials have been identified. The catalyst for this robust response was the expose by the Daily Nigerian newspaper revealing the prevalence of fraudulent qualifications from foreign degree mills. In a daring uncover investigation, reporter Umar Udu disclosed the alarming ease with which he acquired a degree for a purported 4-year program from a Benin university in 2 months. Minister Maman, adopting a stern stance, said he has no empathy for those with fake certificates from foreign countries. They are not victims but part of the criminal chain that should be arrested. Nigeria has initiated a comprehensive formal investigation into the ministries and agencies responsible for accrediting academic qualifications obtained abroad. Minister Maman stressed that this measure aims to protect Nigerian employers and uphold the integrity of the nation's qualifications. The government's swift and decisive action is a direct response to the urgent need to curb the proliferation and counterfeit qualification as exposed by the Daily Nigerians through investigation. This broader suspension demonstrates Nigeria's unwavering commitment to maintaining the credibility of its educational system and shielding employers from potential fraudulent practices.
Meanwhile, Morocco's Rabat Business School has unveiled Africa's first intercontinental triple degree bachelor program. This collaboration with 2 esteemed institutions, the ISEC School of Management in France and Canada's HEC Montreal, marks a significant milestone in providing students with a unique international educational experience.
Professor Olivier Aptel, the Dean of Rabat Business School, announced Africa's first intercontinental triple degree bachelor program during a press conference in December 2023. The initiative allows students to earn 3 degrees completing their bachelor's program at each of the participating institutions, RBS, ISEG in Paris, and HEC Montreal. The program structure entails the first year at Rabat Business School, the second year at ISEG in Paris, and the final 2 years at HEC Montreal. Experts commend the initiative for its potential to elevate African universities on the global stage, providing students with a diverse educational experience across continents. Professor Mark Smith, director at Stellenbosch Business School in South Africa, lauds the program's caliber, recognizing its positive impact on participating institutions. Karim Abu, a researcher at Simon Diedog Dombo University of Business and Integrated Development Studies in Ghana, highlights the significant value of the program, offering students a distinctive opportunity for a global educational experience. Abu emphasizes the program's value, providing a global perspective and fostering adaptability, intercultural communication skills, and maturity. He further added that the challenges faced include financing international study, scheduling coordination across continents, addressing cultural variations, and maintaining consistent academic standards across diverse education systems. According to him, this program is an exemplary model for African universities, empowering them to enhance their international reputation by adopting similar initiatives. Professor Thambi Gorf of the ESCA School of Management in Casablanca emphasizes the importance of intra-Africa collaborations to support the economic emergence of countries, calling for a focus on the implementation of the African Continental Free Trade Area Agreement. This innovative intercontinental triple degree program not only signifies Morocco's commitment to global integration, but also sparks discussions on the broader role for African universities in fostering international collaborations and expertise.
Also in our health news, a new study suggests that interruptions to sleep in one's 30s and 40s may have long-term consequences on cognitive function later in life, with midlife disruptions linked to memory and thinking problems. Published in Neurology, the study challenges the assumption that sleep quality only significantly impacts cognitive health later in years.
The research, conducted over a decade and involving over 500 participants, found that short repetitive interruptions to sleep during midlife were associated with worsened cognitive function over 11 years. Notably, no significant link was found between cognitive function and sleep duration or self-reported sleep quality. The study participants, with an average age of 40, wore wrist monitors for sleep tracking over 2 occasions 1 year apart. They reported sleep details in diaries, completed sleep quality surveys, and underwent memory and thinking tests. Sleep fragmentation, characterized by restlessness during sleep, emerged as a crucial factor in cognitive health. Even after adjusting for variables like age, gender, race, and education, those with the most disrupted sleep and over twice the odds of cognitive problems compared to those with more stable sleep. Yue Leng, an associate professor of psychiatry at the University of California, San Francisco, highlighted the significance of the findings, indicating that sleep quality is pivotal for cognitive health as early as midlife. The study emphasizes the importance of understanding the connection between sleep and cognition earlier in life, especially as signs of Alzheimer's disease can accumulate in the brain several decades before symptoms manifest. Sleep disturbances in midlife, potentially influenced by factors like menopause and work stress, call for further research to assess the impact of sleep disruptions at different life stages. Identifying critical periods when sleep is more strongly linked to cognitive could open new avenues for Alzheimer's disease prevention. This research underscores the crucial role of sleep quality, particularly in midlife, in shaping cognitive health. As scientists delve deeper into the links between sleep and cognitive function at various life stages, the study raises awareness about the potential long-term consequences of disrupted sleep patterns on brain health.
Stick with us for news on Discovery after the short break.
Are you a university, college, high school, private organization, NGO, individual professor, instructor or facilitator seeking to take advantage of the numerous benefits of online education? Look no further. The AAU eLearn Africa LMS is a great opportunity to begin your journey to online course development and creation for teaching, learning, and training purposes. AAU eLearn Africa LMS, which is a partnership between the Association of African Universities and eLearn Africa, has made available ease to use online learning tools to all stakeholders within the educational ecosystem of the African continent. This is to enhance teaching and learning in the bid to expand online learning opportunities for students in Africa. The online platform is open and available for free to all stakeholders and facilitates virtual access to classes without needing the other tools such as Zoom, Microsoft Teams, among others. For more information, visit www.elearnafricalms.com or contact us via aaulms@aau.org or estherm@elearnafrica.com. Follow us on LinkedIn, Twitter, and Facebook at AAU eLearn Africa LMS.
Welcome back from the break. Now, Microsoft is set to revolutionize PC keyboard with the introduction of a dedicated AI button, marking its most significant keyboard redesign since the 1990s. The key will summon Microsoft's AI chatbot Copilot, representing a strategic move to establish Microsoft as a gateway for generative AI technology applications on personal computers.
This innovative keyboard redesign is part of Microsoft's broader initiative to leverage its collaboration with OpenAI and position itself as a leader in AI applications. The AI button, set to debut on some new Windows-based personal computers this month, exemplifies Microsoft's commitment to simplifying and enhancing the computing experience in 2024. Yusuf Mehdi, Executive Vice President and Consumer Chief Marketing Officer at Microsoft, heralds 2024 as the year of the AI PC, emphasizing the transformative impact of integrating AI technology into everyday computing. Microsoft's partnership with OpenAI has resulted in the creation of Copilot, an AI chatbot that will be easily accessible through the dedicated button, streamlining user interaction with generative AI applications. The keyboard redesign is a symbolic departure from traditional layouts and presents a significant step toward integrating AI capabilities seamlessly into daily computing tasks. The introduction of the AI button follows legal challenges, with the New York Times suing OpenAI and Microsoft, alleging copyright infringements in the development of tools like ChatGPT and Copilot. Microsoft's dominance in the PC market, with licensing agreements with major manufacturers like Lenovo, Dell, and HP, positions it uniquely to influence the adoption of the AI button across vast majority of Windows-based computers. Microsoft's Windows operating system runs on approximately 82% of desktop computers, laptops, and workstations, according to IDC. This market dominance enhances Microsoft's ability to drive widespread adoption of the AI button through third-party manufacturers. The AI button's placement near the spacebar and potential replacement of the right control key signifies a departure from traditional keyboard layouts and showcases Microsoft's commitment to innovation. Microsoft has not disclosed specific computer manufacturers adopting the Copilot button, but announcements are expected at the upcoming CES Gadgets Show in Las Vegas. The availability of computers featuring the AI button is slated to commence from late February through spring, marking a pivotal moment in the integration of AI technology into mainstream computing. This move by Microsoft reflects not only its commitment to staying at the forefront of technological advancement, but also its vision of AI becoming an integral part of the user experience in the evolving landscape of personal computing.
Welcome to Sports and Entertainment segment. Now in our sports news, in a highly anticipated matchup, the former UFC heavyweight champion Francis Ngannou is poised to step back into the boxing ring, squaring off against the former unified world heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua. The announcement came through Joshua's promoter on the 5th of January.
Hailing from Cameroon, the 37-year-old Ngannou boasts of limited professional boxing record with only one bout to his name. Going up against him is the 34-year-old British powerhouse Joshua, a two-time world champion and gold medalist from the 2012 Olympics. Joshua sealed his third consecutive victory on December 23 by defeating Otto Wallin from Sweden. Ngannou, known for his explosive performances, notably scored a stunning knockdown against Tyre Fury in October. However, despite the impressive showing, he suffered a split decision loss in his debut boxing match. The stage is now set for a thrilling showdown between these two heavyweights scheduled to take place in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Fans and enthusiasts can expect a comprehensive unveiling of the event's details during a press conference scheduled for January 15. The bout is slated to be a 10-round spectacle, promising an electrifying clash between Ngannou and Joshua on the boxing stage.
In our entertainment news, Nollywood celebrates a groundbreaking achievement as A Tribe Called Judah, directed and produced by Funke Akindele, becomes the first Nigerian film to surpass 1 billion naira in domestic box office earnings. This historic feat was accomplished in a mere 3 weeks, marking a significant milestone for the 46-year-old filmmaker and solidifying her position as Nollywood's highest-grossing director.
Funke Akindele expressed gratitude on Instagram, thanking her fans, Nigeria and Ghana, for their support in achieving this remarkable milestone. The success of A Tribe Called Judah surpasses previous records held by Nollywood hits in Nigerian theaters, including the acclaimed Black Panther Wakanda Forever. Akindele's accomplishment is not just about numbers, according to Film One Entertainment, the film's distributor, but a testament to the compelling storytelling, cultural pride, and the indomitable spirit of Nollywood. Film One Entertainment lauded the film as a cultural gem and commended Akindele for engraving a significant chapter in the vibrant tapestry of Nigerian cinema. With rave reviews from both critics and fans, A Tribe Called Judah stands out on movie review platforms, underlining its cultural and cinematic impact. The film, depicting a plot involving 5 brothers planning a more heist amidst their mother's financial struggles, pays tribute to Akindele's late mother, adding a personal and poignant touch to its narrative. As A Tribe Called Judah continues to captivate audience and shatter records, it not only symbolizes the success of a single film, but also highlights the resilience and storytelling powers of Nollywood. Funke Akindele's directorial achievement underscores the growing influence of Nigerian cinema, setting a new standard for domestic box office performance and cultural resonance.
Looking for a job in higher education institution on the African continent? There is no need to go looking. The Africa Education Jobs Board will deliver available jobs to you via our platform. To start your search, visit our website. On our website, you will find variety of job postings classified by the sectors and professions they belong to. There are sections devoted to variety of career-related materials, as well as information on African countries. All information you require based on the job description and requirements are accessible on the site. If you are looking for a job in higher education on the continent, use our dedicated portal www.africa.edujobs.com. For job market updates, you can follow us on Twitter and Instagram at AF Jobs Board.
In business, in response to an investigation by Nigeria's Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, into potential misuse of foreign exchange, the Dangote Group has pledged its cooperation. The manufacturing conglomerate expressed readiness to assist the EFCC following a visit to its headquarters on January 4. The inquiry, initiated by a letter dated December 6, requested details of all foreign exchange allocations from the Central Bank of Nigeria dating back to 2014.
Despite the Dangote Group's initial submission of a batch of relevant documents, EFCC officials insisted on a physical visit to the company's headquarters. The anti-graft agency's probe extends beyond Dangote, reportedly involving other conglomerates that received a similar letter from the EFCC. The investigation's focus centers on potential irregularities in foreign exchange transactions during the tenure of the former central bank governor, Godwin Emefiele, who served from 2014 until his removal in June of the previous year. The Dangote Group clarified that as of the moment, there have been no allegations of wrongdoing against any company within the conglomerate. The proactive stance of the group in collaborating with the EFCC underlines its commitment to transparency. It is essential to note that the former central bank governor, Godwin Emefiele, faced removal from the office and subsequent incarceration in June, creating a backdrop of heightened scrutiny into financial matters during his tenure. As the investigation unfolds, stakeholders closely monitor the development, emphasizing the significance of transparency in financial transactions. The willingness of the Dangote Group to engage with the EFCC underlines the importance of corporate cooperation in addressing concerns related to economic and financial practices.
On international fronts, the Israeli military has declared the dismantling of Hamas in northern Gaza, marking a strategic shift towards a more targeted campaign in the region. The announcement coincides with the heightened international pressure as American and European representatives tour the area to address the escalating death toll and humanitarian crisis.
According to the military spokesperson, Israel asserts that it has effectively nullified Hamas in the northern part of the Gaza Strip, indicating a departure from widespread bombardment to a more precise approach. While acknowledging the presence of scattered Hamas fighters without a centralized structure, the military anticipates sporadic clashes and intermittent rocket launches. The spokesperson remains silent on specific troop deployments in northern Gaza's future operations, but emphasizes plans to deepen the achievements in the area. Despite the claim of dismantling, the spokesperson emphasizes that Hamas fighters remain present without a clear framework or commanders. This revelation suggests a nuanced and evolving security situation in northern Gaza. The focus of the Israeli military is now set to shift towards the central and southern regions of the Gaza Strip, aiming to continue efforts to dismantle Hamas in those areas. The Israeli military initiated its assault on Gaza in response to a Hamas attack on October 7th, which resulted in a substantial death toll in Israel and the capture of numerous individuals. As the situation unfolds, the military's adaptive strategy in the face of international scrutiny reflects the ongoing complexities and challenges associated with the conflict, particularly in addressing the humanitarian crisis in the region.
That is all for the news, and let's take a quick recap of our headlines. On higher education, Nigeria suspends degree from Kenya and Uganda. In health, loss of sleep at age 30-40 result in memory loss. In our Discovery News, Microsoft adds AI button to keyboard. And on the entertainment field, A Tribe Called Judah becomes highest earning Nigerian film. And I thank you very much for sticking with me on the AAU TV Mid-Week News. Get interactive with us via our social media platforms at Association of African Universities. My name is Mamiukwa Utakwa. And do have a lovely week.
Hey, so this is Dishant from Unica University Common Application. I recommend you to watch AAU television.
AAU TV is the place to be for every person in higher education in Africa. Better be there or be nowhere.
Continuez de regarder la télé et surtout sur le AAU.
Keep watching it and it will change the way you interact with higher education on the continent. AAU, great job.
I want to tell you that AAU television is fantastic, it's educative, it's informative, and it is a must for anybody who is interested in higher education in Africa.
When I was in Accra last year, I did an interview on this TV. It's a very important mouthpiece.
It's a data, it's a bank of all we need for the development of higher education in Africa.
People should make an effort to view it because it discusses very current issues of development across the continent.
I believe that the station will continue to promote the overall development of Africa, particularly in the tertiary education sector.
AAU TV provides a platform and shares a lot of information to a broad